early morning, but I just wanted to bring something up. Now, this channel is about living on little or no money, survivalism, prepping. I cover a lot of things on this channel. And sometimes we just get on here and talk. But the poverty, the poverty in America is really getting out of control. Now, I suspect that's why there is so much violence going on. I mean, people are getting so violent. I mean, and when I say that, wow. But, in the industry that I work in, and then just what happened with those guards that literally killed that man, handcuffed, and those prison guards, 12 of them on one man. And I do believe a lot of that is because they are financially struggling. And, poverty causes a lot of issues. One thing I know that I'm starting to see a lot of people starting to live the way I live. Now, mine's out of really not having no money, but the root cause of it is my post-traumatic stress disorder. That it's not drugs, it's not drinking, it's not self-medicating, it's my PTSD. That's really the root cause of my situation. And so when you see someone that's in a bad way, try not to judge them because you really don't know what put them there. You don't know their story. You really don't. And I will say, when I was younger, because, man, I'm feeling my age right now because I've been very sick. I mean, this is going on like 20 days. I just can't shake it. I don't know if I'm going to die or not. I mean, I'm just going to keep pushing. Also, when you're living in poverty, I live in an 8x10 shed. It is what it is. And I'm blessed. I'm grateful to have this 8x10 shed. It's better than sleeping in a car. But man, when I get out, I'm noticing. I'm just looking around. I'm always aware of what's going on around me. Sometimes I wish that I could just not be aware. Life would be easier. When I'm out, I'm noticing there is a lot of people living in campers, living in these little sheds, living in their cars. I mean, you can't even hardly get a spot at the campground because people are living at the campgrounds. It's really getting bad. Now, I know there's some people out there, and if you're one of those people, you are very blessed that are financially doing okay. I mean, some people are actually financially thriving. But for the most people, we're hurting, man. I mean, groceries, if I really don't buy groceries. You're like, well, how in the hell does this guy eat? Occasionally, I will buy groceries, but it's a very rare thing. Like, since I've been sick, I haven't been able to go hunting. So, little Miss Prepper, she's been having to buy a little bit of groceries and trying to treat me with chicken broth and Gatorade, just all kind of stuff, just trying everything. Cause at first, when this first whatever I got, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the coop. I don't know if it's the bird flu. I don't know what it is. I really don't. It's bad though. So, and I'm not the only. There's something going around that it's vicious, and I have had the coop before. Wasn't like this. Wasn't near this bad at all. But so also, when you're living on little or no money, uh, it's mentally stressful. It is hard on you, you know. I mean, I get on here normally, I'm the president of this bike club down here in Central Florida and work as a bouncer, MMA fight, and so I'm perceived as a tough guy. Well, sure I can fight, sure I can do all that, but I bleed red just like anybody else. And right now, as sick as I've been for the last 20 days, I've only been able to train twice. And it about killed me. But, living this way is physically demanding. It really is. The number one thing I can say, because I take a bath in a kiddie pool, I don't have running water here. I live off grid for financial reasons and my post-traumatic stress disorder. I have to be able to control my environment. But, man, it's getting hard. It's really getting hard. It's the hot shower, and I'm sure I could rig me one up and all, but I've never really needed it before. But I've never been this ill before. Literally, if you follow this channel regularly, I get on here and we talk for hours and talk about prepping and self-defense. And man, I guess I don't know what the heck. I don't see any. Is the chat alive or what? I don't see any comments. Not sure what that is. Oh well. I don't see any comments at all, so I can't answer anything because I can't see your comments. Ever since some stupid drones came over, and the drone thing is real, by the way. My phone, my electronics have been acting weird now. I'm just running off old phones and crap, but so maybe they're just getting old and wearing out. But I didn't have these problems. I see no chat. I don't see any chat whatsoever. So, what the heck's going on here? I don't know why I can't see no chat. Top messages. Okay, all messages. Okay, there we go. All right, okay. All right, now I can see the chat. I apologize for that. So let me scroll up. Hello, Kayla. I had a heat stroke and I got blowed up in an IED. So I got a little brain trauma. So please sorry me. The sad thing is that people aren't grateful for a roof over their head, and they are the most grateful guy I've ever seen for a small shed, and it makes me happy. Thank you so much for that. Now I can see the chat. Holy crap, Bill Burr in 20 years. Okay. Hi, happy Sunday, Monday. Thank you for that. I'm just listening, brother. That's cool. That's cool. And, yeah, the drones really do exist. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and skip down to catch up with the chat. Yeah, now I can see it. Now I can see it. I never had no problem with these dang phones till them stupid drones rolled over. Thank you there, Moon. I wish I could pronounce your whole name. I had a heat stroke in Afghanistan. Got over that. Then our Humvee got blowed up. And here we are. I'm 100% disabled, but I choose to work. It's safe for me to fight, as safe it is for anyone. Professional fight and all. Oh, look, Miss Lucy done died and gone. Left me here to weep. Oh, bring Sally up, bring Sally down. Okay, so I try to read the chat the best I can, but I've just been so ill. My vision is blurry. I can't get over this stuff, man. Disabled from post-traumatic stress disorder. You cannot unsee anything. And I guess I wasn't as mentally strong as I thought I was. And normally, I forage wild edibles, I forage plants to eat. I grow I grow a garden, but honestly, I prefer to forage plants better. I really do. They taste better. I don't have to water them. I don't have to feed them. No GMOs. No, they just grow, man. And normally, for my meat source, my main meat source is wild feral hogs because they are everywhere out here where I live. They're a nuisance. There's so many of them. But I've been so sick in the last 20 days that my wife, and anytime I go against what she says, it don't end good for me. So apparently she's smart enough for the both of us. But she's just like, no, you're not going hog hunting. One, you're sick, so I'm not feeling strong. I'm just not 100%. And hunting them 100%, hunting them wild hogs, you got to be 100%. It will hurt you bad. Keep going, never stop. You have got this. Thank you so much, Kayla. And if y'all all could, please subscribe to the channel. The channel is under attack by a bunch of small channels. I don't know. I know why. They're just, I don't even want to get into it, but I'm just going to say it. They're just jealous because occasionally I'll get a super chat. They never do. I get subscribers. They don't. Not really. And I'm the kind of, I'm like, dude, you're really going to be jealous of me? You live in a regular house. You like right now, man, what I would do for a hot shower. Because I'm feeling terrible. Again, another night sweat. And then when I sweat, because, it's supposed to be, it's hot down here in Florida still. It's never really cold, not really. But, man, like I said, living the way I live, it does take a mental toll and a physical toll on you. I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful for what I have. Thank God for what I have. But I do not have a hot shower, and that literally makes me feel human. Yeah, jealousy has no rhyme or reason. Yeah. And how in the world are these guys going to be jealous of me when I live in an 8x10 shed with 3 dogs? 2 of them are big dogs, by the way, and by the grace of God, the best wife in the world, because she ain't got to live like this. Her parents, she could go home to her parents anytime. And she has, we lived in a car homelessness for a long time, and it's my post-traumatic stress disorder. It is what caused it. And because I don't do drugs, I try my best not to drink alcohol, which one could say I don't drink, but maybe once or twice a year, I'll drink a beer or two, but I really don't drink because I'm not a nice guy when I drink, and I know that. So I don't have any problem even if I drink. It's just everybody else does. So I'm one of those guys that drinks and is a jerk. So I just don't do it. I don't want to be a jerk. I want to be a nice guy. I really am a nice guy. Now I can be pushed. You'll see me on here sometimes. I got anger issues. Where will you hush up, boy? Dang dogs. But normally, I'm a nice guy. I really am. Sometimes, I can get a little mean, but it's because I'm provoked. Really, I don't get mean just for no reason. I help people when I'm able, which little Miss Prepper's right. Because, I was hunting these wild hogs the way I do it, which is really the most dangerous way you can do it. But the way I hunt them, my cousin was with me hunting the same way. And when the wild boars hit him, and he got 380 something stitches, man. If I didn't have my tourniquet on me, he wouldn't have made it. Because we were way out in the woods, and he was a big guy. So it was two things, man. Two things I will. It's your spirit. They are jealous, brother. They have poor spirits. You can't buy that. Thank you, Moon. I'm trying to pronounce your name all the way, but that dang heat stroke. But Moon Matt, thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. Because I am not a man to be jealous over, I promise you. I got post-traumatic stress disorder. That's hard to live with when you got it as bad as I do. And, my mama passed this year. My dad passed this year. It's been a rough year. So, yeah, that was hard to deal with. And it took every bit. My mother, she wanted to be buried. She wanted to be buried traditionally at her church. And she was telling me that on her deathbed. Well, as a son, and my mother put up with a lot of crap with me, by the way. I'm honest on this channel. I was a handful growing up. That's facts. I mean, literally, if I was my kid, I would have got the belt a lot. But, so, she literally helped me up. She helped me till the day she died. Really, really. And she went out hard, man, with that blood cancer. That was hard to watch. And it was hard. I suspect that also has got something to do with me being sick, me being ill. But, I've seen a lot of people fell out, so I guess people really don't care about that. But whatever, But the poverty is out of control, man. Like I said, they used to, it was like kind of strange to live in a shed, Now, I see it everywhere. Everywhere. I see a lot of people living in campers, and I mean, the poverty is out of control. And this channel, I do teach how to live on little or no money. Like, you go to my foraging list. I forage for my, I guess you would call them vegetables. Just weeds that are more healthier for you than anything you'll buy in the store. Most of these plants have like at least 7 times the nutrition in them than anything you'll buy in the store. So by me living this way, it sometimes it's hard. It is. Like right now, man, what I would do for a hot shower. Because a hot shower makes you feel human, and because of all the years of cage fighting and all, I'm hurting, man. My body hurts. And a hot shower, I don't know why, but it pulls a lot of that pain out. And it makes me feel human again. Oh, I'm buffering. Sorry about that. It makes me feel human again. Having a nice hot shower. And that I do not have. Now, I recommend that if you can't get you a hot shower, just join a gym. Join a gym that has showers. That's a great way to get a shower, a hot shower. If you live my way, if you're homeless, I live in a 8x10 shed out here in the woods, on family property. That when my parents passed, I thought that I was going to get evicted off the property, but by the grace of God, they didn't evict me, so I'm still here. I even I built a houseboat. Just and it's not like you think. I mean, old redneck houseboat, about like this shed, really. And some elderly people, they liked it. They really liked it a lot. And they're members of a church, and that particular church is taught not to boast when you help someone. So after the hurricane, they were like, "Man, we don't want you out there living in no houseboat," because they know if hurricane came, I wouldn't leave that houseboat. I'm just different like that, I'm not afraid to die. Living's the hard part for me. So, I made my wife and my dogs get up out of here and go to her parents' house where it was a good concrete home, but I ain't running. Hey, love from Sandy, Australia, brother. Cindy, Australia. Awesome. Our motorcycle club is worldwide, and we do have chapters in Australia. So thank you for that. Thank you. And we're not bad guys. What do you think of that video I sent you? Wow. I'm trying to figure out how to put that video on YouTube. That's how awesome it was, man. How you doing? Just tuned in. This is like day 20. I'm still sick. It's ridiculous. So normally we don't buy groceries. Number one, I don't trust anything from the grocery store. Nope. Two, because big pharma, man. I mean, two, I was just too, I don't have the money to do that. And, used to you'd see a lot of stuff back here, that I prepped up, but I I put other people before I do myself. Maybe I shouldn't, but hey, Terminator. But maybe, but I do. I always do. And I knew a family in Georgia. Man, they were in bad shape. So I sent that food up to Georgia, man. And I didn't know I was going to get sick. What's your New Year's resolution going to be? I'm one of the few people that I don't make New Year's resolutions, and because I don't want to let myself down. If I make a New Year's resolution and I don't follow through with it, I don't want to let myself down. Hey, what's up, Joe? So, because you have every intention of following your New Year's resolution. You'll have every intention of it. You'll go around and tell people, hey, I'm going to get in shape. I'm going to quit smoking. I'm going to do this. You'll have every intention, nothing but good intentions that you really plan on doing that. But most people just can't. I notice that. But so I don't want to go around telling everybody I'm going to do something and then not follow through and make myself look like a liar, because a liar I am not. And I do have a few people. I have one man that's my mentor, especially. I'm surprised he's not on here moderating right now. He's probably sleeping like a normal person. But we're that's why I don't do New Year's resolutions, because I don't want to let nobody down. I don't want to accidentally be a liar. I don't want to let myself down. Yeah. So I just want to get healthy enough because I've been bad sick. We're literally, little Miss Pepper been having to go to the grocery store. And I don't like that. That makes me feel weak because I live off the land. But it's gotten to the point where I really can't get out there and forage that much. I'm that ill. I cannot hunt. It would just would not be safe hunting these hogs right now. So little Miss Pepper, she went to the store and got a little bit of groceries, trying to get me to feel better because I can't really eat good, but I'm losing a lot of muscle mass. I'm losing weight. And I've tried everything over the counter medicine they got. None of that works. Now, little Miss Prepper will get out there and pick me some wild edibles and make me some broth from them, and that helps. I'll feel better for a little while until I guess my body eats some nutrients up. So the broth from the wild edibles really has been helpful. That's really the only that and prayers and just good people with good vibes. All that has helped. So everyone that's wishing me the best of luck, I appreciate y'all. Cause normally y'all see I'm rootin' tootin', like Yosemite Sam kind of guy, But man, I've never been this sick. I don't. Hi, I'm a new subscriber here from the UK. You are recommended by Onion Operator. Thank you. Yeah, Onion Operator is cool. Thank you so much. MMA is really wild. Yeah, it is really. I mean, if you ever really fought it, it's pretty brutal. I mean, I enjoy it though. You would think it would trigger my post-traumatic stress disorder, but actually it helps it. But really the fight, that isn't the most hardest part about MMA. No, that's the part you see. It's the training to get ready for the fight. It's the not eating and cutting weight so you make weight and all. That's the hard part. The fight camp is the hard part. The fight, 3 3-minute rounds, 5 5-minute rounds. That's not hard for me. It's the getting in shape, making weight. Hello there. I'm sorry, my face is really blurry, so I'm having a hard time keeping up with chat. But it's the preparation for the MMA fight is the hard part, really. What are your symptoms of my post-traumatic stress disorder? Night terrors, mainly the worst. Night terrors, paranoia. Thank you for subscribing. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'd appreciate it because, like I said, I got these other channels that are jealous of my channel. How can you be jealous of me? I live in an 8x10 shed. I take a bath in a kiddie pool. I literally eat weeds and kill wild hogs to survive. And these guys gonna be jealous of me because I got more subscribers. And occasionally I will get a super chat, And I don't get it. It is what it is. I mean, like right now, if they felt the way I felt, they would be in a hot shower, which I don't have one of those. Occasionally, I will go to a gym and get me a hot shower. You said you have been sick for a while. What are my illness symptoms? It's kind of weird. It's jumping all over the place. It first started out with, man, I was using the bathroom a lot. And my whole body was aching. I felt like I felt like multiple attackers had been beating on me. So many broke losers in the world. Hey, it is what it is. I got post-traumatic stress disorder and Sure, maybe I am a loser. So what? You know, 3 generations from now, no one will care. You will be gone. I will be gone. Our pictures will be gone. No one won't even remember us. So, no big deal. But I'm glad that old Frank bait there is, he said, she said, whoever it is, so many broke losers in the world. Yeah, yeah, I reckon so. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. That's life, man. And just, people that were doing good are not doing good. Hey, I believe you, brother. You're amazing. Thank you so much, Terminator 1. Body aches, frequent restroom, dizziness. I mean, the worst body aches in the world where I literally feel. I've gotten over the. Well, my body's still like, I don't know if I'm getting used to it or if I'm getting a little better. I'm not sure which one it is. But what brought this on? I mean, besides whatever I got exposed to, what brought this on? Yeah, I'm definitely. I just. I'm doing what I can. I got limited funds. I'm doing what I can. But our little Miss Prepper, she went and we bought a van. We didn't buy a van. We traded the little houseboat I made because I thought I was going to get kicked off the property, after my parents died. So I built a little houseboat. Well, this elderly couple, good people, they really liked that houseboat I built, which is just redneck little, but it works. And they really helped me out with a van. No, I don't have a ham radio. I'm sorry, I'm trying to keep up with it. No, I don't have a ham radio. I got just regular old little Cobra walkie talkies, but can't afford no ham radio. Really don't know where I'd put it in here. But I know I need one though. I don't have one. There's a lot of things I need I don't have. So little Miss Prepper, she scraped up what she could, because I have a nurse that lives next door, and they're trying to get me to go to the doctor and all, but I've had it with big pharma. I've had it. Nothing is working that I've taken, so now the natural remedies are working better. Get your Grumps call sign. Well, I do teach close quarter combat. And just the other day, I teach some personal, a personal group that a lot of times I'll video it and all, but they like, no, we do not want our faces seen because they do sensitive work. And that's a whole other story, the things that I used to do. There's a reason why I have post-traumatic stress disorder, all right? But I can still, they say those that can't teach. Well, apparently I can't, so I just teach. And what little bit of money I made from that, little Miss Prepper's like, look, I know you don't like eating food from the grocery store. I know you don't like spending. The price of groceries, man, is crazy. Even if I wasn't afraid of the store, the grocery food store, because I do believe that stuff is making people sick. Too many hands has touched it, too many fertilizers, too much pesticides, only GMOs, just all kinds of weird science crap. I just don't screw with it. But my call sign is Colonel Kurtz, by the way, if you want to know. When I'm teaching close quarter combat, I'll just make it easy for people who don't. When I'm teaching close quarter combat or wilderness or urban survival or edge weapon, or I teach. That's really, I teach, and I work as a bouncer. But that's what I do. And it doesn't pay a lot. But hey, I'm getting by. That's the main thing. Like little Miss Prepper, she was able. I'm looking at. She was able to go to the grocery store and she got me uh, chicken soup. She got me because we're just throwing everything out that we know. So she got me some chicken broth. So I just warm it up, put some water in it so it's an extender. The water just makes it last longer. Because I had no choice. She had to go and get something because I can't get out there and forage. I can't get out there and hunt. I'm just too sick. And she bought me some bananas because they're easy. Oh, thank you for the super chat. Man, that went by quick. Where did it go? Thank you so much for the super chat. That is awesome. I really appreciate that. That will go to good use. Thank you so much. Wow. I'm trying to. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's going to go to trying to get me to feel better. I'm going to tell you right now. Normally, I feel bad for the veterans that I've been helping. I've been, I don't have a regular. I run off Wi-Fi. Okay. I don't have a phone that actually you can call somebody. I can call you on Messenger though. And so I've been getting a hold of my vets, saying, hey, I'm sick. Because normally I mow their yards. I do a lot for these Vietnam veterans because, and I respect all veterans, okay, but these Vietnam veterans, man, they were kidnapped and thrown in the war. They got drafted. My dad did 3 tours in Nam, died of the Agent Orange this year. After all those years, man, it got him. So I think they're playing with this grocery store food is just keep us long enough alive to where, we pay in, we work, we pay in, we work, we pay in, we work, and by the time we retire, we're expired. I don't know. That's just my opinion. I've noticed that a lot of people are passing away lately. And, I helped my Vietnam veterans out because they were kidnapped, thrown into war when they had no choice about it. And a lot of those guys are messed up. A lot of those homeless old guys are Vietnam vets. Now, not all of them, but because we're losing our Vietnam vets. We're losing them every day. 2 of them literally pass away right in front of me. That was hard on me. Not sure what's going on with this chat here. Okay, there we go. But thank you so much for that super chat. I appreciate that. Thank you. So, you can't get the big Gatorade bottles down here anymore. Only little bottles. And I don't like drinking out of plastic. I don't. Because, they say that we eat the equivalent of a credit card of plastic a day. Due to it's in the water, city water, and the food. And that's what they say. I don't know. But I do know it's very bad for a man's testosterone to drink out of plastic. But I have no choice. I have to drink this Gatorade out of these plastic bottles, or I'm going to die. So she got me some little bit of Gatorade, got me some Pedialyte. Just did what she could, and she tries her best to take care of me. And it was the dangest thing. I took off work because I had to take care of my mom when she was passing away. And then before my mom passed, my dad got diagnosed with a very aggressive cancer. And then I had to take care of him. So I was off work for a little while, because I had to take care of my parents. You know, and as soon as I go back to work, I mean, I didn't work not even a week, and I done caught something because I guess I hadn't been around people, and the stress of losing my parents and life, and something has seriously triggered my post-traumatic stress disorder. Because also I start out with I have these terrible night terrors, and I was covered in sweat, and then I get freeze. Oh wow! Thank you so much for that super chat. That I got, I gotta go, brother. Hope this helps. It's not much, but it's all I've got. Hey, that's a lot to me. Thank you so much. Thank you, Dean H. I have pronunciation problems at heat stroke, so I apologize. But thank you both for those super chats. Really, I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. I just, so I'm kind of delirious right now. I'm so sick, but thank you so much for that. Back to my veterans that I help. I'm feeling bad, man, that I can't, because a lot of them I'll go over, and me and my wife will go over and cook and help them out and all. And how much Gatorade do you drink, or how often, or homework much a day? I got to ration this Gatorade to make it last. So I'll show you. I generally drink just like one bottle a day because I got to ration it. I drink just one bottle a day because I got to ration it to make it last till I get over this crap. But what I do is every time I drink out of it, I'm out of breath. I filter my water 4 times out here because it's just not safe to drink. Hello from Utah. Hey. I got a daughter that lives in Utah. So I got a daughter that lives in Utah. That's awesome, man. She went up there to be with the church. It's cool. But so every time I drink out of this, I put water in it. And I drink quite a bit. I'm trying to drink as much as I can, trying to flush whatever out. But one a day. I use one of these a day because, like I said, I got to ration it. But due to the super chats, Little Miss Prepper will probably be able to get me a little bit more stuff. But one of these a day. And one banana a day. That's really, I know I need more than that. And Little Miss Prepper will get out there and forage me some wild edibles. And I drank the broth off of it. But that's really all I can handle, and the bananas, store-bought bananas, okay? It's a soft skin, and bananas are very good for you. They're good for you. They're healthy. The pesticides they put on them is just so bad for you. Okay, that might be causing your symptoms. It will cause issues with frequent bathroom breaks. It causes kidney issues, which can cause dizziness due to salt content and will cause heart. Yeah. That's true. Every bit of information you put there is facts, but this is just one small Gatorade. And I'll drink out of it. I'll show you. This will be my one for today. I'll drink out of it. And then I'll water it down. Every time I drink out of it, I water it down. So It's just one of these a day, watered down big time. Every time I drink out of it, I water it down, because just so it's, hey, what's up, Ricky? Yeah, potassium. I need that potassium from them bananas. That's why my wife got me bananas. And if I was to get sick, which I have been, the bananas are soft, so it doesn't hurt. And I've never felt so frail and so humble and so old and rough in my entire life. I've never been this sick. I don't know. I've had the cough, I've had the flu, I've had just about everything. I mean, really. But this here is on a whole nother level, man. This is savage. This is really savage. Pancake, French toast, or waffles? French toast. I would eat French toast if I had it. I need, actually tomorrow, because I got some fruit trees out here. And I got my buddy, he raises chickens, and I'll trade him guavas. And they're really putting out pretty good right now. I can't even eat the guava right now. They're just so strong. But I trade him guavas for eggs. And I'll eat me a couple of eggs. Where do you live? I live in Florida. Down here in Florida. Can't figure out if I'm hot or cold right now with this illness. Like, I really want to turn the heater on, but I know Little Miss Pepper going to get too hot. But I'm cold. I'm just not feeling well. Not feeling well at all. Matter of fact, I have got to turn, just for a second, just put a little heat out. I'm off grid out here. I run off solar, so I got to be stingy with, because I don't have I just got enough solar to run my systems. You know, everything out here, like, you see all this light in here, all my lights run off, I just recharge these and run off these. But would you rather have sun or a neither? Neither, Ricky, neither one. And I got an awesome son and an awesome daughter. They're great people. Now, my son, though, he does need to get a little bit more self-discipline to be able to train a little bit harder. But other than that, you know, and my daughter, she's just solid. But my son's a good young man. So we're just talking, like I said, I'm just sitting here talking. I appreciate y'all being here. I'm just another night terror, you know. And just, like I went off track. Can't even say track. I get these night sweats, and it's been kind of cool down here. I get these night sweats, and I'm covered in sweat, and I get cold, and that's not helping me. Rich and sick are poor with perfect health. Feeling the way I do, poor with perfect health. Because I'm poor with bad health right now. So, yeah, poor with perfect health. Yeah, that would be my choice. You know, your health is one of your main assets. Like, I sit here for days because of my post-traumatic stress disorder and all. And when I could have been off doing something. Now that I've been sick for this long, man, when I can go off and do something, I'm going to do it. No, I ain't seen any more drones. No, that was just that one time. I'm trying to straighten up here a little bit. I apologize for that, but it was just that one time. But that's all it took for me to know that drone thing's real. It was crazy, man. It was a lot of them too. It's real. But no, haven't seen none since then. But you know, if they're riding over, because they didn't have their lights on, unlike the ones you see on YouTube, and there's a lot of air traffic down here in Florida, man. That's dangerous. But no lights on, none of that. But I was able to see them. So I mean, they could be flying over right now, and I wouldn't know because that particular night. The only reason why we knew because they were making a lot of weird noises, man. We're like, what are they doing? I don't know. Maybe they were making loud noises and catching the echoes. I don't know what they were doing. I'm not even gonna pretend like I saw it. I saw some UFOs in 2009. I've been watching them since 2019. There's two outside of my house now. They are every night, same as one in the video I sent you. Wow. Now, I saw the video, man, that you sent me, and I could tell you videoed that. That was real. And, I'm going to be honest with you. I would have been a skeptic I can't pronounce it, but I would have been, but since I personally experienced it, the drone thing is real. I'm here to tell you right now, the drone thing is real. What they're doing, I don't know. Who's doing it, I don't know. I suspect it's our own government, and if it's not our own government is allowing it to happen. So, yeah. But thank you for the advice on the Gatorade. But I just water it down. Yeah, you know who. Yeah. Hey, respect from Ireland. Awesome. You see, I'm Irish and Norwegian. I've always wanted to go to Ireland, but I've never have. But from everything I've seen, it's beautiful there. So, yeah, I'm Irish. I suspect that's why I like the cage fight and box and MMA fight and all that. Because us Irish people, we don't play. Any more drones? No, I haven't seen. No, that was just the one time. I'm really glad it was just the one time because I got one particular neighbor that did not handle that very well at all. I've got others I'll send you. There's one that my wife made where you can hear the talking in it if you want to see it. Absolutely send it. Absolutely. And if you don't mind, I'm going to try to post that on the channel. My favorite revolver, if I had, because I don't mess with guns because of my post-traumatic stress disorder. I mean, it could end badly. I mean, I could maybe hurt myself, maybe hurt, I just don't know. But I do train close quarter combat with airsoft. Because it's as close to the real as you can get. The airsoft guns look real. And you feel it. And they're just great to train with. So I train with airsoft close quarter combat. Actually, I teach people how to do close quarter combat. Excuse me. There is a reason why I have post-traumatic stress disorder. I promise you. I mean, it's not something you're born with. Moral of the story there, if somebody gives you a gun and a ballistic body armor, I recommend don't take that job. But you do you, right? Because I thought I was a tough guy, man. If you check out the channel, you'll see when I'm feeling all healthy and all. I mean, I literally, that last hurricane that wreaked havoc, come over Florida, went up to Georgia, tore the place up. I literally rode that hurricane out in this shed that I beefed up and made it stronger. I literally turned the shed into a bunker, above ground bunker. I have to live that way. That dang post-traumatic stress disorder is just getting the best of me. And unfortunately, as I get older, it is getting worse. And I think my mom passing, my dad passing, it's just gotten worse. Of course, go ahead and post them. I don't mind. Okay, cool, cool. As soon as I figure out how to do it, I will. I don't want to get it too hot in here. Let this pepper get burned up over there. I just get cold so easy. So, yeah, what I do, I just, it's all I know to do is just one of these a day. And like I said, I'll take a drink. And then put water in it. And I do that all day just so I got some flavor. And so it waters it down because Gatorade is too strong. No, I don't smoke. I don't smoke. I'm not gonna lie, I tried it. Man, that stuff made me so paranoid. No. I can't do it. So especially with my post-traumatic stress disorder, I heard that some people it helps with their PTSD. With me, it makes me too paranoid, so I can't smoke that. And also down here in Florida, man, they don't play. These cops down here, they serious. And it's not legal to grow it down here, and that would be the only way I could do it is if I grew my own because I can't afford to buy that stuff. You have to get the right strain. Okay. But I can't afford it. It makes me paranoid too. Screw that. Yeah. It does, man. It makes me paranoid. I can't handle it. Really, I can't handle it. And, down here in Florida, it's illegal to purchase if you have a medical reason, which with my post-traumatic stress disorder, I have no problem. But man, that costs a lot of money. I'm not spending money on that. I can't. I got too many other things to worry about. So, and I'm winging off a lot of my post-traumatic stress disorder medication because I literally am so anti-big pharma now after. Because, I was doing pretty good there for a while before the coup come along. For years, I wanted my own MMA school. Well, I finally had one. I finally did it. Had my spot, was paying the rent on the place. It had a hot shower there, had two of them. And the coup come along, and they're like, oh, you got to close for 14 days, turned into 2 years. And I lost my MMA school. That took a toll on me because that was a dream come true. And now, trying to rent a place around here, everything in Florida is so expensive, it is ridiculous. Okay, Ricky said PTSD is a medical reason. Most insurance pay around $200 a month towards medical marijuana. You pay for that anyway. You pay for any extra. Well, my insurance won't pay for it because I got post-traumatic stress disorder. I am considered 100% disabled, but I do work when I can because I don't want to live off the government. And when I work, they say, oh, well, you're making too much money because they don't send me that much when they do. It's like, I don't know. I think the last check I got was, I really don't know. It's not much at all. It's not much. It's very little. It's not enough to live on. So I choose to work, and they punish you for working. Every dollar I make, they'll take that out of my disability check, which I'm cool with that because I really don't want to live off this government. Even though I pay taxes, I sending all my money to Ukraine and all, but I still don't want to live off the government. I like to be self-sufficient. So I do work, and every dollar I make, they say, oh, you made $1? That's the less dollar you would get on your disability check. And like I said, I don't get that much, so I'm just better off working. But right now, I'm too sick to work. So I've never been this sick in my life. So I'm either going to die or I'm going to get back in shape. And that's really all I got. I just wanted, people to know, man, look, this poverty thing is, I don't know where you're at and all, but down here in Florida, there's a couple reasons why it's like that. One, everything costs so much. What am I sick from? I really don't know. I took time off work to take care of my dying mom and my dying dad. They both died this year. As soon as I go back to work, because my dad just recently, my mom was sick, she passed, my dad. As soon as I go back to work, not even a weekend, I catch something. I don't know what. And I've literally been down. This is like over 20 days. I've never been sick for 20 days in my life. Thank you, Dean. I appreciate that. Thank you. I've never, and like I said, in these stupid night sweats, and so then I wake up freezing cold, which I believe is keeping me sick. You'll do fine, man, whether you think you can or whether you think you can't. Either way, you're right. Yeah, thank you, brother. Thank you, Tim. I'm in Jax, Florida. Awesome, man. So you know how this Florida weather is just crazy. No, I haven't been to the hospital. Now, there was a time, so obviously I am better than I was because there was a time I couldn't even get out of bed. I mean, I really thought I was going to die. I really did. And my wife was begging me, please go to the hospital. My neighbor nurse, like, you got to go to the hospital. And I'm like, but I felt so bad. I'm telling you the truth. I promise you. I felt so bad. I was like, look, I am not getting up and getting in that car and riding all the way up to the hospital because I live way out. I'm not riding all the way up to the hospital, sitting in that emergency room. I physically, I couldn't do it. So I'm like, if I die, I die, but I'm not putting myself through that. I'd rather just lay here and die. That's how bad I felt. So it's weird. I'll get to feeling better. And then I start feeling bad again. Have you had the COVID? It almost killed me. Yes. I'm wondering if that's what I got, man. I don't know what the hell I got. I know I'm not sticking up my nose to, I'm not going to the doctor and having them put that stuff up my nose and on. And I'm just anti-big pharma, man. I know that, nope, I don't trust it. Please excuse me if I sneeze. Sorry about that. But yeah, I could see that, man. I may have the COVID. I may have the COVID. I don't know. I'm not going to the damn doctor. Now, I do have a doctor's appointment coming up, just a regular checkup and all, and I will probably go to that. But until then, I am not going to the hospital. I feel too bad to be riding all the way up there, sitting in the emergency room, surrounded by other sick people, could potentially catch something else. I'm not doing it. If I caught something else right now, it'd kill me for sure. So Either the good Lord above going, either I'm gonna make this through this, or I'm not. The Gatorade, the chicken broth, and the wild edibles, and all. You may be able to get some free tests on. I could. I got some. I don't think I have any more, or I'd send you one. I appreciate that. What I was told to do is, since I don't trust them sticking that thing up my nose, to just spit in the cup and they can put it in there. But, I'm one of them conspiracy theory guys, and most of them have came true, and I've been told that there's stuff on those test things. That's why they push them so hard. This is what I was told, okay? I don't know. I was just told this. I'm not a doctor, this is not medical advice. I don't know. But that's why when you call for just about anything, before you can talk to anyone, it says, oh, it goes to a recording. You can get free COVID tests mailed to your house. And before you can even talk to anyone about a flat tire or anything. I mean, it's crazy. So, I'm one of them guys that, man, it's hard for me to trust things. And I don't know. It may be some sort of population control. I don't know. But really, if I had to coop, what can they do? I mean. So I just got to deal with it and get over it. Whatever I got. I don't know. So hopefully I'll make it through it. Ricky, man, dude, be cool. You can just blow snot on it. Yeah, I would do that. I would do that. But I'm not sticking that stuff up my nose, man. I just don't trust it. Because one time I went to the doctor. And, well, I've been to the doctor more than once, but the last time, which was some time ago, I went to the doctor. And the doctor's like, it was a female doctor, and she threw her nurse under the bus. She literally said, you got the symptoms of COVID. So either you get tested or I'm not going to go in that room with you. So what does she do? What does she do? She sends her nurse in there to test me. I'm like, man, I told the nurse, I was like, man, that doctor just threw you under the bus. That doctor thinks I got the COVID, is scared to come in here. So she gonna make you come in here and test me. That was not cool. Hey, man, I gotta go. All right. When my wife gets up in the morning, I'll send you that video. It's in her phone, not mine. But have a great night, man. Hang in there. You're good people. You got this. Later. All right, and thank you for those videos. I'm going to try to post them on this YouTube channel so people can see, man, this stuff is really happening. I experienced it just one time, but it's happening. So, y'all be careful. Everyone be careful out there, because there's people doing things they would not normally do because of this poverty. Down here in Florida, people are moving to Florida like us regular people that live in Florida. It's getting to where we cannot afford to live because everything is so expensive. The housing market, a regular person with even a decent job, there's no way they're getting a house because the housing prices have doubled. And I couldn't even afford one before that. Now there's no way, man. So Florida is very expensive. There is so many people living in cars and vans and campers. You see it everywhere where you used to not see that. You see that you can't even hardly get in at the campground because people are literally living in the campgrounds because they cannot. And it's the native Floridians like me. I was born and raised here. We cannot keep up with the price of everything because of all these people moving down here that has money. They're selling their places from California, they're moving from all them blue states, and they're moving to Florida and Texas, mostly to Florida, and it's driving the price of everything through the roof. And when people are financially struggling, not me, because that's really all I know is being broke, and broken. But most people, I'm not one of those people, but especially people that was doing okay for a very long time, 100% is killing us. Yes, yes, they are, Dean. They are. Hey, Bushcraft Reboot. It's not just Florida, it's everywhere. Yeah. But in Florida, just look up how many people are moving to Florida. And because of that, the housing market just. But I know it's not just Florida. Everything is so expensive. I mean, I was struggling when things were normal. So, like, we haven't even been able to have any money to start working on that van. Like I said, we thought we were going to get kicked out of here. We were told that, but so far we haven't. And my uncle that has a say-so, he's like, no, you can stay out there. They took our jobs. Yeah, they literally, I had an MMA school that was very successful. See, I can't even keep, and they made us close for 14 days, turned into 2 years. I lost my MMA school. I'm one of those old mom and pop people that lost their business because of that. They're all moving to Florida. It's crazy here in Jacksonville. Yeah, they're all moving here. And it's driving the price of everything up. 1990, there was 13 million people in Florida. That's good. In 1990, there was 13 million people in Florida. Now there are over 23 million people here in Florida. And because of that right there, us Florida people are having a hard time keeping up with the cost of everything. Yeah, that's insane. But it's true. That's true. I know that's true because I was looking up how many people, and there's a lot of people moving here. I mean, it's nice in Florida and all. I mean, but man, you can only put so many straws in a glass. Is our aquifer even going to be able to handle all them people pulling that water out of the ground? Because we already had, before all these people moved in here, we already have a problem with the salt water. We are almost an island. We're surrounded by the oceans. And the salt water's been slowly creeping into our aquifer. Literally, if you go to the beach and get a glass of water, you can taste the salt in it. When you used to not. So, I don't know if our aquifer can handle all these. Salute from South UK. Awesome. I'm getting better. I think I'm getting better. I really do. I think I am. Due to you all, me and be able to come on here and talk to y'all. And y'all please subscribe to the channel. The channel is under attack. I need subscribers. I should have said, so I can't believe these people envy me when I live in a 8x10 shed. Like right now, what I would do for a hot shower that I do not have, it would just make me feel right. Have you tried giving the rich tax cuts? I have no say so over any of that. So I have no say so over that. I'm just old country boy, redneck, been in combat, got post-traumatic stress disorder, blowed up in a Humvee, got a little bit of brain damage, but I'm good. Right. Yeah, it's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. I just don't know how long. If I don't get better soon, man, I'm going to be in a world of financial hurt. I already am, but I mean worse than that. Like those 2 super chats I got earlier, man, you don't know how much that meant to me. Because right now, I don't have the ability to get. My wife works, but with her income, we barely are maintaining. We barely. And like I said, if we didn't live off grid, we wouldn't even be able to pay a light bill. We would not be able to make it. But because we live off grid in this little shed out in the woods, wooded area, feral hogs everywhere. I can't even hunt the hogs right now, and I need that meat. Oh, so I just wanted y'all to be aware, man. That, I'm not sure how it is where you're at, but down here in Florida, there's so many people moving here. Us regular Florida people, we're struggling. A lot of people are lashing out, being mean. It's getting dangerous. Um, it's getting bad. It's getting bad down here. It really is. It's not, they're not reporting a lot of stuff that's going on, but there's a lot where people normally wouldn't be criminals. They're doing stuff they normally would not do to get by. That's what's happening. And this poverty is out of control down here. I mean, it's damn near about to turn into a Walking Dead situation for some of us down here. The people that are moving here, well, obviously they got money. They're good. But every time they move down here, it raises the housing price. You cannot even rent an apartment in the worst neighborhood there is for less than $2,500 a month. Not to mention how much the light bills have went up, the water bill, everything's gone up. Everything. Like when Little Miss Pepper, we got our YouTube money in, from donations and all. It was, it's not like I'm making a killing or nothing. I do YouTube, because I liked it. It helps me with my PTSD. That's why I started. And if I can put out some information out there for people that's like me with little or no money, how to make it. Well, unless you get sick, then good luck with that. But if you're healthy-ish, right now I can't do nothing. But if you're kind of healthy, I can teach you how to live on little or no money. I am a hillbilly from Texas. Where are you born and raised? There in Florida. Yes, I was born and raised here in Florida. It's home. But it's just unaffordable because all these people moving down here. Maybe it's Bidenomics. I don't know. The way it appears to me is our whole system is about to crash. Our whole money system, the price of things are costing more, but that shrinkflation is real. So the price of things is costing more. You're getting less, but nobody's really getting paid any more than we were. At least I'm not. When I work, I got to get over this crap so I can go back to work, man. There is a ton of people moving here to Texas from California, so I get your feeling. Yeah, what it is, I feel them blue states, they just want out of there, man. They're like, man, this is too much. We want out of there. And they look at whole America and they look at Florida and Texas. They're like, man, that's really our last stronghold. So, a lot of people, opinions vary, but a lot of people. So they're moving down here. Like, I would move to Alaska, but I hate that cold. I born and raised here down here in this heat. That cold killed me. And Little Miss Pepper don't like it neither. So I would move to Alaska and live off grid just so I could. I've moved so far out that I could just hunt whatever I wanted to. Because down here, you can hunt these feral hogs all year long. Anything else, you better not get caught killing another season, or it's gonna cost you some money. They will even put you in jail. They don't play. It's a money racket machine, man. Can you show us your shed house? There's the roof. See, I didn't even have the money. I was trying to make it look nice with plywood on the inside, but I ran out of money. You see where I ran out of money right here. And I got my little wife and dog over there. But that's it. I got so much crap I got hanging from the roof. I got my little crossbow over there and my bow. But yeah, there it is. And then there it is. So, I'm a Southerner, Southern born, Southern bred. I'm from the South. No racism allowed on this channel. We're all one race, the human race, all that. But I don't know. Florida's definitely changing. Land of the free to be a slave. Yes, bushcraft. Yes. That's exactly right. When I'm not ill and when I'm man, I work 12-hour shifts, 6-7 nights a week. And it's a very demanding job being a bouncer, especially since after the coup, people's lost their minds. But I just wanted to make a video because this is normally I just want to say, look, man, we're having a serious poverty issue. Now, some people are doing well, but a lot of people are not. Like I said, I see a lot of people living in campers and cars and vans and sheds because they cannot afford to rent a place down here or buy one. It's too much money. The places down here, okay, where I live, you used to be able to get this land out here for $5,000 an acre. Well, right up the road, one of my neighbors sold out. For whatever reason, they sold their property. So I went up there and it was for sale. I was just curious. And the real estate agent was like, what do you think caused all the poverty in your area? Okay, let me tell you this real quick. This land was $5,000 an acre. I talked to the real estate agent lady. She's like, oh, it's a good deal for this place. It's $100,000 an acre. What I think is causing the poverty is just economics, man. I really don't know. I think it's just the cost of living is so expensive. That's what it is, really. It's the cost of living is so expensive. And is there jobs out there? Yeah, but nobody wants to hire anybody full time. They want to put you on part time, so they don't so they don't have to provide insurance or any of that. just it's changing. But it's what it is. It's how much people are making and how much things are costing. It's like this. The cost of living is going up, 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 and what people are making is going just a little bit. And the cost of living is just going up, and they're paying just a little bit more. Dean said, we bought our place 8 years ago for $150K. Now our home is worth $330K. That's insane. It is insane. And let me tell you, another big problem with that is you used to have to pay your property tax. You know, you pay it on what your place is worth. You were paying taxes on $150K. Now you're going to be paying taxes on $330K, man. Hey, Moose Man. All right, you'll be coming down soon. Cool, brother. Cost of living hasn't changed. The government and the businesses are charging insane. Yeah, that's it right there. That's it. All that money that, you know, dude, we got people over here hurting bad. But yet they're sending all that money over there to all them other countries. It is beyond ridiculous. Yeah, it's killing us. It is killing us. Hey, Moose Man, you know I've been sick and all, and it's taking everything I got just to make these videos right now. But I just had to get up, and I just had to talk, you know. And so I appreciate you all being here. I'm gonna try to keep it a little longer for Moose Man because he just got in here and all, and he's my mentor. But man, my coloring, I look terrible. I can see myself in this phone, and I look rough, bro. The government has created too many special programs that pushes up the cost of everything and every print money. Yes, you got to keep it going. Okay, I'm going to keep it going the best I can. The best thing for PTSD for me, the best thing for my post-traumatic stress disorder, one. See, one of my battery just died in my light. Could y'all keep the chat? Okay, one is an awesome wife. Two is dogs. I got to change this battery out real quick. So let me turn this over that way. Grab a battery and put up there. Oh, if y'all just please give me a moment. Oh, it takes everything just to move. Oh, damn, gone. That battery dead too. Shit. Oh, man. I'm trying to get to my battery, so I got some light in here. I got to recharge some of these batteries. There we go. There we go. I apologize for that. Whew. Man, oh man, oh man. Drink me some watered down Gatorade. It makes it last. And I think there's too much salt and stuff in here. Babe, I'm sorry I got it hot in here. I'm freezing again. Poor little Miss Prepper. She's over there burning up. I'm over here freezing. I feel so bad for that girl. But, let me get my cut out of the picture here. Let me fix this. There we go. I'm trying to push on, Moose Man. I am trying to push on. Man, Man, this stuff is just on me again, man. I just can't get a break. This is like more than 20 days now, and I'm still sick. I never had nothing like this. Leatherneck, yeah. I never had nothing like this. And I pray little Miss Prepper don't catch it. She's just got a good immune system. I lived in that neck of the woods for a while. At South Lakeland Airport, I worked for Skydive Tampa Bay. Well, I know exactly where that is, by the way. That's awesome. I used to drive, it's not far from here. It's actually very close. But I'm out in the wooded area, a little bit further south than that. And my God, the feral hogs are crazy out here. Eat garlic every day. I will try anything, man. Matter of fact, my nurse is supposed to be making me some homemade remedy medicine. You know, maybe that garlic is what helps so much, too, we haven't been putting in there. Because they got wild garlic growing. And maybe later on today, little Miss Prepper will go out and make me some more broth. I'm trying to hang in there, but I just don't know how much longer I can sit up. Get in the van, man. You need antibiotics, EMS, fire rescue. I do, but I'm not doing it. I just that ride up there would be miserable. Sitting in that waiting room around other sick people, if I caught something else besides what I already got, that would be the end of me. Yeah, no, I wasn't in the military, just private contractor. So that'd be the end of me. That'd be the end of me if I caught something else. So right now, I'm just trying to stay away from people so I don't risk catching nothing else. Hanging out with my wife because she got a little bit of time off work. I'm not bad sick to take care of me and, Christmas holidays and all. Hey, Aaron, how you doing? Good to have you all here. Hogs are insane in Florida. Got 2 hit right in front of my house, both like 300 pounds. I had to take them up the road. Yeah. Well, see if that was me. And if I heard them hogs get hit, man, I'd have run out there with a knife. I'll eat roadkill. I don't even care. I eat them wild hogs. That's the main part of my food. Man, pandemic coming soon. I think it's already here. I think I got it. You mean plandemic? But I think I already got it. What the hell I got, I don't know, but it's bad. And I do thank you for telling me, I'm sorry, I'm trying to get with the chat. Yeah, the VA is the second chance to die for your country. You got that right, Moose, man. You got that right. That's facts, because I'm not going to go down that road, but let's just say I've been to the VA a lot. Taking my dad and all, but I wasn't happy with the way they treated him. I mean, as far as medically wise, I wouldn't, but I was too late. The buzzards found them. Oh, okay. I will. I'd rather eat that wild hog than I would that pork at the store. 2 reasons. 1, it's free. 2, I don't trust this food from the grocery stores. I just don't do it. I don't trust it. Now, I had no choice. Little Miss Prepper had to gather up what she had. She had to go to the grocery store because She had to get me some bananas and a little bit of Gatorade, some chicken broth. She had to. But normally I don't do that. But she had to. And even that little bit she got was how much, baby?
Over a lot.
She don't even want to tell me. She's like, a lot. And she really didn't get that much. But it was a lot of money to us. And I'm running low on a couple things, but I'm just trying to stay alive, man. If I die, I die. Me too. No, yeah, I don't do antibiotics, man. How do I sleep? I got a bed in here. I got a just a regular sized bed. Me and little Miss Prepper and the little doggy sleeps on the bed. Dean, I work for Publix. I know the cost of everything. Yeah. My son works for Publix, by the way. He's a bag boy, but I'm telling him, keep that job. Publix is a good job. Publix, I don't work there and all, but from what I see, the people that are working at Publix that's been working there a long time, they're doing all right. Yeah, very good. Yeah, that's what I hear. Publix is really good to work for. Yeah, you got a lot in stock. Yeah, my son, his grandmother worked for Publix. He still does, and she got him on there, and she's already got him Publix stock, and she's setting him up for success. The young man just needs to learn a little bit more self-discipline. Because I took him training. It took everything I had. But we went up to the gym because I was like, you know what, man? I got to get up and move around or I'm definitely going to die. And I got an MMA fight and I got stuff coming up, man. And the longer I lay here, the weaker I get. I'm losing muscle mass. So I was like, man, I have got to go to the gym. So I took my son to the gym, had him work out. He kept making excuses, which that's aggravating. These youth, man, they got to toughen up. And I worked out, took everything I had, and I figured I'd sit in the sauna. Turmeric tea works amazing for arthritis. I need that because I got arthritis in my knees. That might help, mate. And chameleon, I can't pronounce that word, but I know what it means. And lavender tea for sleep might help too. I will try anything. And I do grow turmeric. And I have been, but my neighbor, she makes it into a medicine. Turmeric, garlic, all kind of stuff.
Fire cider.
She makes fire cider. Baby, please, let's get some fire cider from her today.
Okay.
Because she was supposed to make me some. I'm sorry, I'm just that rough. I'm going to try some of that fire cider, see if that helps. It's got all that in there. And she's the one that, her husband, we trade guavas for eggs. I grow the guavas and stuff. And I don't need chickens down here because he's got a bunch of chickens and anytime he's willing to barter. And we used to raise rabbits. Little Miss Prepper raised rabbits, but I can get my pellet gun and go out and harvest a rabbit, and the cost of rabbit food and just the cost of raising those rabbits was just getting to be too much. So I was like, hang on, we're going to feed the rabbits or we're going to feed us? It was just too much. So we quit raising rabbits, and I just hunt wild rabbits when I can. Right now, I wish I had some rabbits out there in the cage because I'd be eating them. So I guess there is a time and a place, to raise your own food. I grow a garden because, I forage wild edibles. You know, weeds. People call weeds. It's really good, but I do like tomatoes and stuff. I grow stuff I like to eat. It's relatively bug resistant because I don't like having to spray pesticides. And anything I spray on there is some homemade concoction that's not toxic. And if the bugs get them, they get them. But I'm not eating no pesticides, man. They're trying to kill us with that crap. I believe it. So I'm pushing. But I'll repeat it again, and then I'll end this video because I'm just wore out. I gave it all I got. I'm giving her all she's got, Captain. I'm giving her all she's got, Moose Man. But down here in Florida, the cost of living is insane. A lot of more homeless people than I've ever seen. Oh, thank you for subbing. Yeah, y'all please subscribe to the channel. The channel is under attack. So thank you for subbing. I appreciate that. Because normally I teach a lot of good stuff. I get out of here and I have a whole playlist on the wild edibles. You know, I got it all, man. And Moose Man, thank you for subbing there, Dean. Thanks, brother. I appreciate that. I really do. It just makes me feel good to watch the channel grow, you know. And I'll be honest with you, you know, every other month I'll get a little check-in from YouTube. It ain't much, but it really helps. So, and when people subscribe, it raises the algorithm. When people leave comments under the videos, it raises the algorithm. If you let the commercials play, I get a little bit from that. And so if you could, you know, if you got unlimited data and all, just go to one of my playlists and just hit play and throw your phone down and play it out if you don't want to listen to it. Let the commercials play. Let the commercials play. That's where I get a little bit from YouTube. And that little bit is a lot when you ain't got much. So I would love to hang in there and all. But, and then another thing, we'll finish that up. You come to Florida, it's getting dangerous down here. Thank you, Dean. Thank you. Yeah, there's a lot to be learned. And I teach. It's just lately, I just ain't got it. But I'll get it back. And I'll be teaching. And even lately, I've done some wild edible videos of stuff that makes me feel better. And it really does. I've tried every man-made medicine. I even went to the gym just to sweat out that Tylenol and that NyQuil and all them toxins, you know, just to get that out of my system because it was not working. It was not making me feel any better. So I had a free pass at the gym. So I went up to the gym and sit in the sauna, sweat it out, got a hot shower. You know. I'm going to try some way to scavenge up money to be able to be a member of the gym. That way when I'm just like, I can go get me a hot shower. All right, well, I appreciate you all. I've gone as long as I physically can go. It's getting dangerous down here in Florida because people are so struggling. People are doing things they would not normally do. We are having gang problems. We're having a lot of problems. So if you plan on moving to Florida, you better watch your back. And the price of everything's ridiculous. So I appreciate you all. Thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing. Yeah, immigrants. It's a lot of immigrants. Actually, the nearest town to me, a lot of Jamaicans, man. You know, Haitians. Haitians. A lot of Haitians. And those people are kind of mean because they just come from a different, you know, they're just different. You know, they were raised different. You know, people are going to be the way they're raised, usually. At least you can CCCW now legally. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of Haitians, man. A lot of them. And a lot of them are very disrespectful and mean. Not all. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, man, a lot of these Haitians, they're mean and disrespectful. And I suspect that's the way it was where they come from. So it's not a racist thing or any of that. It's just facts, man. We got a lot of Haitians down here. Now, it's the All American Prepper. I appreciate y'all being here. Please subscribe to the channel. Thank y'all for those super chats. That will go a long way. I appreciate you all. So stay ready, stay dangerous, stay humble, stay spiritually fit. You never know. It's the All American Prepper. I'll try to get the strength up to go live again. So have a blessed day. Thank you all so much for subbing and helping the channel out and helping me out. Thank you. Thank you, Moose Man.